Hi, this is Kim with Mom's Creative Moments, and I wanted to bring you a quick tutorial today on how to use a tool that came out last fall, and we are getting a re-release of it because it sold out rather quickly, much faster than our home office expected. So they reordered it, and we're expecting it to become available in March, hopefully. So I just wanted to do a quick tutorial so that when you get this, when this tool becomes available, you'll be able to take advantage of it and know exactly how to use it and have some real fun with it. This is our envelope and bow maker, and I already did a video on how to make bows using the decorative trimmer, but I'm going to go ahead and focus the video today on how to make an envelope, and I'll do another one on how to make a bow using this a little later. Okay, so let's check out what's on my desktop. Okay, so here we are on the desktop, and this is the envelope and bow maker, and you'll notice that I have just a piece of scratch paper out here, and I have a card that measures 4.5 by 3.25. I also have some adhesive and my mouse, which probably doesn't need to be on frame right now, and a pen. Anyway, let me show you how we're going to do this. I'm going to use this scratch piece of paper just to demonstrate it for you and explain just a couple of things here first. On top of the envelope and bow maker, you will find two different grids. So this one on the left, the smaller one with the little diagrams that show a bow, and the bow pieces down here. These numbers right here are for making a bow, so just disregard those for today. We are only concerned with making an envelope, and all of the numbers we need are a part of this grid that's here on the right hand side. You'll notice there is a diagram down at the bottom that explains how it works, but I'm going to walk you through it so you don't need to even worry about that. That's just going to be for refresher. So the first thing you need to know is what size card you're trying to put inside your envelope. And my envelope needs to be at least 4.5 by 3.25. So you look at the card size and you look down through the measurements until you come across one that would work. And here I have a 3.5 by 4.5, which should work for what I need. And it says my paper size needs to be 6 7/8. And it's always going to be a square. So I'm going to cut this paper to be 6 7/8 square. And by doing that, then I can use my envelope and bow maker. So I'm going to use my Creative Memories, goodness, I can't talk tonight, 12-inch trimmer. I'm going to make a 6 7/8 inch square. All right. Did I get that wrong? I just want to make sure that I got that right, because it seems, no, that should be right. Okay, so we've got our square. Now we're going to take our envelope and bow maker. We're going to remove the stylus that's down here. It has a handy dandy little home where it like locks in, and it has a ball on the end. We're going to use this to score, and we're going to use these trenches that are built into the envelope maker to help us score our paper. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to look on our grid, and under 3.5 by 4.5 and a 6 7/8 inch square piece of paper, it says to use the punch guide at 3 1/8. So we need to look over here on the punch guide, it's labeled right here for you, and look for 3 1/8, which is going to be the first little tick mark to the left of 3. Okay, 3 1/8. So I'm going to line my paper up using the shoulder right here and with the corner of it right here at 3 1/8. Then I'm going to come up here to this first trough that's going to go horizontally, and I'm going to very lightly, depending on how thick the paper is that you're using, go across, following the trough that is built in. Now I'm going to go just above it, and I'm going to do a vertical line straight down. All right. Then I'm going to turn my paper 180 degrees, find that 3 1/8 mark again right here, and do the same thing. All the way across, and all the way down. All right, now we've got our scored areas. We're done with our stylus. Now what we need to do is use our notch punch that's right here in the corner. And you'll notice that there is a ridge right in front. So we've got 2 little wings that come off the front, and then there's a ridge in the center. The ridge in the center is going to line up with the point on each one of these sides. You'll notice you have a little triangle on each one of the sides of your paper now, and that point is going to be right in the middle. So we're going to put this paper straight in, and if you've got it straight in, then the wings on the side should be right on either side of your scored lines that are coming out. Then you push down and notch the side. You're going to keep turning it and do that to all 4 sides of your paper. So just keep it centered. It can be a little bit hard to see because of shadows and things like that, so you want to do this in really good light. I just recently had to make a bunch of tiny little envelopes for an Amazing Race activity, and wow, that was fun. Crazy, but fun. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to round each of these pointy corners right here. So we're going to take our envelope and put the pointy corner in the outside here. See how it says corner punch? And we're going to just round each one of those corners. Now this I have found to be kind of an optional thing. It does make your envelope look fancy and finished, but it's not completely necessary. If you wanted to skip this part, you probably could, and it would be all right. All right, now what we're going to do is fold our envelope together. So you're going to fold up one side, fold in the short side, and fold in the other short side. Now, actually, I think you're supposed to fold both short sides together and then the long side up, but either way it works. And then I just put a little bit of adhesive right here in the middle to hold that flap up, push down firmly, and there's your envelope. There's the top part. All right. Super easy, super fun. Be real careful not to push too hard when you're using the stylus. It will poke through if you're using thin enough paper. You'll note that this was one of our top sheets that's a little bit lighter. It's not cardstock. And if I had pushed really hard, my stylus would have gone straight through. And if it looks like it did a little bit right here. So if you push too hard, you end up with tears in your folded areas, which you really don't want. So just be careful and have fun with it. Try making an envelope out of vellum. I heard another advisor from our home office recommend that today, and I thought that was a great idea to make an envelope out of vellum and then put your card inside. Let's actually put our card inside and make sure that it works. Ta-da! Perfect. Just right. Thanks for joining me. I hope you have more creative moments. Have a great day.